Hello and welcome back to the Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. Let's go find some more guys to shoot at, shall we? Yeah, that last one just like spontaneously died while I was setting up the recording for the next episode. It was super weird, it's what it was. And I believe there's a goodie in the dumpster. Yes. And don't forget the thing in the chest. Oh, I thought there were only two of them. Fortunately for me, I hoard gems. So we can go ahead and sort this guy out. There. And finally... Alright. Well, hey. We are passing halfway to our infinite rocket launcher that I keep saying I'm not going to buy. Now, what do I want to do with this one? I think the best payout for this one is 4 of a kind, right? But of course I don't have 4 of a kind right now. So I'll wait on that. Anyway, I believe I said I was going to find some more people to shoot. So I'll get on that. Am I being overly generous calling them people? Have they ceased to be people on account of being all parasitized? Or am I actually the villain for just murdering all of these poor, sickly human beings? I mean, I have no intention of changing my ways. It's just a rhetorical question. Not so much what should I do, but just what am I considering what I do. You know? I feel like that should make sense. Wasn't there a section in here in the original one with one of those big beefy blind dudes? I think there was. And I don't think there is. I mean... Hey, you. Okay, I guess he didn't want to play with me. Well, how about this, then? Almost jumped the gun. Yeah, it was in a room that was shaped very much like this one, I think. Can I get him? I cannot. I hope I didn't need that computer. If I can even call that a computer. Well, that part worked still, so I guess I'm good. Any tasty treats? No? How about in the lockers? Oh, good. I was perilously short on shotgun shells after selling them all. You know, if I were Leon, I would be collecting the explosives out of those so that I could improvise with them in my own time. Feel like he's doing himself a disservice by leaving those there.
Ashley! Ashley! Come on, Ashley, wake up! Shit! Hang in there.
So they just left her pretty much unattended in there with her arms bound, sleeping on a cot. It's not a great idea. I mean, she's unconscious. So, like, I mean, she's laying on her side, so I guess if she throws up, it won't be a big deal. Now, is this guy gonna see me? If he doesn't see me, I'll try and knife him. Alright. I have knifed him in the past, I promise. But when you have unlimited ammo, it's just not such a big deal to knife people. It remains fun, sure, but it's just not as expedient. They don't always overlap, you know?
Need a key card.
Alright. Cool, so you just stay put, Ashley, and I'm just gonna murder my way through all of these innocent religious folks until I magically find a key card. Okay. I usually don't get him, because I usually forget to do a sneak. Come on. I know you heard me. There we go. Don't worry, I got some for you. Excuse me. Where are you? Oh. I don't know what you said about my blood, but I'm keeping it. Do you think it's harder for the parasite to pop out when he's got like a mask or a helmet on? Do you think it's like uncomfortable? I mean, skulls are kind of hard to pop, but you gotta figure it's gotta be like at least a little bit harder when there's extra stuff involved, right? I mean, what else would the point of wearing a helmet be if not to make your skull harder to pop? No. Correct. Good. I wonder what's usually in there. That's not where the bioscope is it? Pretty sure it's further along. Might even have to buy it from the merchant. You'd think there would be a rat in here, wouldn't you? Dumpster? Gimme? Sure, yeah, that's a reasonable place to keep a hand grenade. Makes sense. Briefcase in there. Nice. Plenty of cockroaches in here. Maybe that's why there's no rats. Oh! Alright, come on out. Weird how it didn't look like it was on fire until suddenly that guy burst out of it all on fire.
Ooh, you have the stench of battle on you, mate.
There's literally no way you could smell that in here. There's no way.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Don't you think that I might have received that message by now? Like, seriously. Anything else? I'm gonna keep that egg.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
Might have an occasion for an egg. Or I might just accidentally eat it when I decide that I've occasion.
Money can't buy.
3 rectangular recesses. I don't need that.
Anything else, I'll come back anytime.
Alright, here we go. It's time for everybody's favorite Resident Evil 4 monster. There he goes. Did you catch it? Don't worry. You're about to get a better look at him. I mean, not about, but it's going to happen. Your keycard application has been approved by the head of the department. Please bring your level 1 keycard to dissection and follow the procedure on the next page. Overwrite card level 2 clearance using the machine located in the freezer. Overwrite card for level 3 clearance using the machine located in the incubation lab. Please ask each section supervisor for permission to access the machines. So that's it. Now that you have clearance, you just gotta go and talk to some folk and they'll get you in wherever. Alright. And apparently that big wobbly gray fella has some kind of breathing issue, because boy is he ever having trouble with it. Alright. So, we gotta do a little bit of a puzzle to get power in here. And to be honest, I don't really think very hard about these. I just kind of fiddle with them until they go. Nope. Well, how about here? Wait. 1 out of 2. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there. Well, that's a little inconvenient for me, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Christ. What kind of experiments are they doing here?
And why is that one not moving anymore? Normal human skull? At last I have created new life. I call it Regenerador. Its metabolic capacity is incredible. Unless all the parasites residing within the organism are destroyed, its tissue can regenerate indefinitely. Upon examining the body with a biosensor scope, I was able to confirm that the parasites behave like vital organs for the host, almost as though it has multiple hearts. This new creation of mine is essentially immortal. Surely even Dr. Frankenstein himself would want to shake my hand in admiration. I shared news of my achievement with that pretentious bastard colleague of mine. His face went white. Then he started scribbling something in his notebook. I thought he'd be impressed, but instead he actually had the nerve to warn me of the so-called dangers. He's a fool. I have everything under control. The subject went wild and escaped from its cryogenic tank. I was the real fool. Life comes at you fast. A story in 4 acts. Alright, here we go. Look at him, just standing outside the door.
Fuck are you?
Come on, you just read the notes about him, Leon. Well, somebody said something about a biosensor scope, but I can't put that on my Thompson, so I don't really know how it's relevant to anybody or anything. Well, now that we got that taken care of, it's time for, that's right, upgrade number 2. Kerchonk. And then, oh, not going to show me the other side. At least I don't have to listen to that gross breathing anymore. Oh, hey, what about this door? You know what? I think maybe I have habitually overlooked that door. So we're not doing clearance level 2 yet. Let's find out what's in here. Oh, hey. Now I can do a 4 of a kind in that necklace, right? Let's try it out. Nope, nope. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And then 59.5 versus... Nope. 59.2. 4 of a kind is in fact better. Alright. Well, I am pretty sure I'm not going to find any more crowns this go around, so I might as well ornate necklace it up. Nice. Now we can clearance level 2. And there's nobody named Clarence to talk to about it. You could talk to me about your vector, but I'm not really going to have anything to say about it, so you probably shouldn't bother. And I don't recommend calling me Shirley either. There we go. I've used up my knowledge of that particular joke. Right? So then... That's looking pretty good, isn't it? Except for that part. Yeah, okay. So that has to be that way if it's to be any way at all. Which means... So we need that to be there. But we still have that problem. Can we do anything with this? No. That's a non-starter, isn't it? There's no possible way for that to work out for me, so... So that's the only viable configuration for that one. And that doesn't work for us because then power doesn't get anywhere else. Okay, but what the hell? Yeah, see, that doesn't work. And this is the only other way that it can work. So is that really the only other way for... Oh, no. This can work, right? No, that's no good either. Tell you what, I'm going to pause real quick and I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be back. Turns out it's not so hard when you're not having to talk over it. Thank you very much. And I believe this is where the MP5 is usually stored. Which, if you have stockpiled up some TMP ammo, is not a bad way to deal with the regenerators at this stage. Two rifle ammo is not enough, on the other hand. So can I wake him up, or do I have to do the machine? I have to do the machine. Alright.
Shit, again?
Please tell me you did not notice the way his butt jiggled as he waited to explode. Gross.
Keycard overwrite.
Thank you. Alright, well that's 2 regenerators down and 2 keycard levels. Has anyone detected a trend? I want that first aid spray, but I gotta switch the power over. Where is the 3rd keycard spot? Over there. I can't remember if I actually need to swap the power again or not. I think not, but I want that first aid spray. Yes, I am expecting to get a little tore up later on. Thanks for asking. Alright, one more switch. Actually, I don't know that I even need to switchy switch anymore. There's number 3. Yeah, no power. Okay. So I did need to switch again. Fine. Did you see there's a note there? Maybe I can't read it. I think maybe the shiny on the magnet made me think there was an interaction icon there. Alright. Number 3? Or not? I think maybe shooting them while they're transforming doesn't actually do anything. Good thing that doesn't super matter to me, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Ah, yes. here's where number 3 can be found. Now, is this also where we would have picked up the biosensor scope? I believe it is. I might even use it, now that I think about it. Plenty of green herbs. Anybody care to send me a red herb? Let's go ahead and do that, actually. And let's see what's going on. Look at that. Parasites galore. And one of you has a wrench. There it is. Which I suppose I'm going to need in a minute. During a recent power outage, a test subject awoke from cryogenic stasis, broke out of its holding tank, and escaped. The subject was contained after 20 hours, leaving 7 dead and 19 wounded. We were unable to recover one of the bodies, and a tool from inside it. The cause of this unfortunate incident is the unstable power supply. The outdated generators cannot keep up with our demanding schedule. Management must prioritize the needs of the engineers over those of the researchers to prevent something like this ever happening again. Well, we can all guess how that worked out.
Need a wrench to get this open.
Indeed. I wonder where we might find a wrench, given the information we just gathered. So the way we're supposed to fight this fight is by shooting the correct one to let it out. Only 2 zoom levels. And then we can finish the job. And now I have a wrench. Now, of course, there are goodies to be gathered from the other regenerators, and also there will be a little bit of a timer battle once I start the keycard encoding, which runs a risk of also releasing some of the other regenerators. So instead, I think maybe we won't deal with that. Just let them all out up front, you know? And how do you think you're gonna fare? Now that's called effective... Oh, speaking of red herbs. Effective threat management. You gotta remember your Sun Tzu. You fight on your terms, not on theirs. No. Fine. Good enough for now. Now you gotta figure this wrench is like really gross, right? Oh hey. Since we're all out of time, come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will fight a little fight, and then go collect a girl. Talk to you soon.